Welcome from the team of the Special Software Project. We are developing specialized software and bring to your attention a new generation of trading software. Our software is universal and suitable for managing any commerce, any store, any assortment of goods. The software can work both at a small point of sale with a simple laptop, or combine a whole network of stores into a single structure with the binding of all the necessary trading equipment. The software is launched from a shortcut on the desktop. The login window appears. Each user works under a separate login, which is password protected. Also, each employee can have individual access rights, so that they don't see information that is unnecessary for them. Separate access is configured for sellers, accountants, and the head of the organization. We will log in under the role main to see all the functionality. Please note that on your first launch, you will get a window for choosing the appearance of the interface. You can work in the interface you like to get even more pleasure from working in our software. You can choose from a variety of beautiful designs. It's possible to place the logo of your organization in the center of the main window to create a unified corporate style. So, where does work in the software begin? Please pay attention to the main menu, which is located on the left. A software is implemented as simply as possible, so the menu consists of only 3 items: models, directories, and reports. And to get started, you just need to fill out the directories. Your settings will be here. In the Money folder, you specify the currencies with which you will work and the supported payment methods. In the Organization folder, add your branches and employees. In the Mailing folder, you can configure templates for various notifications of your customers. The special software uses the most advanced technologies. You will be able to notify your customers about various promotions or discounts using as many as 4 types of modern mailings: email, text, Viber, and voice call. Yes, you heard it right! Our software will even be able to call the right customers and narrate any important information on behalf of your organization. It's possible to send both bulk messages and notifications to specific customers. Back to the settings. In the Products folder, you can fill out the range of your goods. Moreover, our software makes it easy to start working as quickly as possible without spending a lot of time setting up. A quick start provides the ability to import current balances. For example, if you have a simple Excel spreadsheet, you can import it into our special software. Thousands of items will be added to the database in seconds. Also, for clarity, so that employees are not confused, you can upload an image for each product. Keep in mind that our software provides you with maximum efficiency. Therefore, the import of data from a spreadsheet can be used not only when loading the initial balances, but also after each new arrival. All arrivals are in the Product module. At the top, we see the invoice itself, At the bottom, the list of goods that we received. If you work with barcodes, you can immediately print labels with barcodes on the product, where there is no barcode. Moreover, labels can be printed both on a separate name and on the entire incoming batch of goods. Our software is saving your money. Therefore, it provides an opportunity not to stick labels on cheap goods. You can print barcodes of cheap goods in the form of a memo, which the seller would simply scan during the sale. So we looked at how to input the incoming goods. However, invoices for moving goods between warehouses and shops can be added here as well. The number of warehouses is unlimited. Now, let's move on to the main procedure, the sale of goods. To do this, go to the Sales module. Please note that you will first see a search menu. That search will help you quickly and without any efforts find any sale by date of sale, a specific customer, store or seller. If you do not specify search criteria, all sales will be displayed. Now, in our demo version, there are no sales yet. To sell something, let's go into a special action. A seller window will open, or as it also called, the seller's workstation. It's very convenient and intuitive. All blocks are signed. The first block allows you to arrange a sale for a specific client, which can be found by club card number, name, or even phone. Each client is tied to a specific price list. For example, wholesale and regular customers can buy goods at a discount. The second block sets the parameters for the sale, which can be formalized for the required legal entity if you have several. Set the sales date and select the name of the sales consultant. The third block is the main one. It's here that the goods are scanned using a barcode scanner. If you display a special retractable panel, the seller will immediately see the image of the goods being sold. In the case when barcodes are not used, the desired product can be found by name or simply selected from the catalog. This is convenient for those organizations that have a small assortment of goods. So we come to the last block, which is payment. Here you simply enter the amount from the client, while the software calculates the amount of change and allows you to specify the payment method, in cash or by credit card. Above that, select the option of printing a check. You can sell without a check, print a simple sales receipt on a receipt printer without fiscalization, and also, when using a fiscal registrar, you can print a check on it. Please note that only our software supports deferred sales. This is very convenient if a client, already at the checkout, remembered that they needed to buy something else. While they go for the product, the cashier can calmly let other customers go without spending time on anyone waiting unnecessarily. If necessary, an invoice can be printed out for each sale formed. And here's an example of a receipt. A return check can also be printed. To make a return, simply scan the barcode below. In addition to our program, you can use standard commercial and warehouse equipment. It can be barcode scanners, receipt printers, label printers, etc. You can also use modern data collection terminals, abbreviated as DCT. This mobile device is convenient to use if you have a large warehouse or retail space. DCT is a small computer that can accumulate the results of a certain work, which you can easily transfer to the main database. For example, an inventory. You can carry it out using a conventional barcode scanner, or you can record this task to the data collection terminal to walk between the counters without restricting yourself in space. Now, let's take a closer look at the customer base that you will have formed in the business process. The more carefully you treat your customers, the more they will buy from you. A new client can be added right at the time of registration of the sale. And all of them will be in a special model called clients. Clients can be divided into groups so that you can quickly find everyone. Problematic, regular customers, and VIP customers. Each client can have their own price list. Moreover, the discount system can be set up. The more the buyer spends, the bigger discount they will receive. This will encourage customers to shop at your store uncontrollably. For each client, you can note how they found out about you, so that in the future, you can analyze through a special report which method of advertisement works better. Do not waste your money on ineffective ways of advertising. Customers can receive bonuses with each purchase. With these bonuses, they can also pay for the goods. This also encourages customers to spend more. Among the other things, you can directly send text notifications from our software to customers about new product arrivals and various promotions. This will also undoubtedly increase your turnover. You can also assign sellers a piecework salary, so that not only customers try to buy more from you, but employees are also interested in selling more. All these professional methods of working with clients will take your business to a whole new level and help you get above all the competitors. In addition to such careful work with the client base, our software also pays great attention to working with the goods. We have provided many management reports for various kinds of analytics. First of all, you can identify the product that is most popular. Also, in a separate report, the software will show the product which earns you the most. Although it's possible that it's not that popular in quantitative terms. And there is a fine line. If you see that you do not earn the most on the most popular product, then you will immediately understand that there is an opportunity to increase the price for it, so that increased demand translates into additional income. At the same time, you can analyze the income for each group and subgroup of the product. Please note that all our analytical reports are generated for any period of time. This means that you can view a specific day, month, and even a whole year. In addition to tabular part, all reports contain visual graphs and charts that allow you, just by having a quick glance, immediately understand the results of your store. Our company doesn't produce the same type of reports. Each report is a professional tool that will give you full return on the issue for which it was developed. And the one who will use our software, even without a special education, will easily become the best manager. Different variation of the same report can be obtained using the input parameters. For example, when we go into the sales report and see that in addition to the analyzed period, you can also clarify that you want to see sales specifically by group or subgroup of goods, or at the desired store, or for a specific seller. And then this report will not show all the information, but will take into account your choices. we will return to other types of analytics. Our software can display stale goods so that you can quickly make managerial decisions about what to do with them, so as not to incur any losses. Moreover, our software is one of a kind, which allows the seller to mark the product that was asked but wasn't present. For example, it wasn't available, or you just simply don't import it. And this is all lost profit. Now you can eliminate lost profits by translating it into your extra income. If you use some product of poor quality and it's often returned, special software will easily show you such a product so that you don't waste your money buying goods of dubious quality. Our new generation store software also includes planning and forecasting features. You can always look at how many days left till you must restock some products. In a special list, you can view the products that are ending. In addition, the responsible employee will promptly receive pop-up notifications from the database about the ending product. And if this employee is often away, the software will send them text notifications. Don't lose your money due to the unexpected lack of the product. The main report is of course the remaining goods. You can form it by any warehouse or store. If you have a network of units, none of them will be left without control. You can even make one store see the remaining goods of another in order to check availability and send the customer to your other store. Please note that the special software can work both on a local network and through the internet. So combining all the stores into a single, successfully functioning structure is not a problem for us. In addition to product analysis, our software includes professional tools for financial analysis. Moreover, it is possible to analyze not only income, but also expenses, which, if desired, can also be carried out in the software. For each type of expense, you can create a separate financial item, and then, at the end of any reporting period, it will be possible to look at the reports, which will clearly show how much money the organization spends and on what. Also, the report will display the dynamics of changes in income and expenses in the context of each month. If your honestly earned money is randomly spent on something, then with this report you can easily find that black hole in which your financial resources disappear. The software includes an analysis of purchasing power. You will be able to see the average check in terms of working days. That is how much is an average purchase. A report on the price segments will show in which price range the goods are bought more often. If you have an expensive product, you will easily understand that its price may be too high for the buyer. Slightly reducing the price of such a product will help you sell it faster, and you will win on the quantity of goods sold. In any mass of ordinary customers, there are always those who are willing to spend more than others. The customers report will show you these most promising customers. Make discounts or interesting offers for them so they would spend even more. The marketing report will show how customers often find out about you and how much you earn from it. The stores report will display the most profitable points of sale. The sellers report will show which of the employees bring the largest income to the organization, and if they get piecework wages. The salary report will automatically calculate it. You even will be able to control every discount provided. The discounts report will analyze on what grounds discounts are most often made by sellers and how much you lose on them. Our software for your trading organization will provide order and complete control. Control will be not only for goods, employees, customers and financial means, Our software also excludes any fraud on the part of dishonest employees. The system includes an audit. You can control every action of your employees. If they added, changed, or even deleted something in the system, you can track it all. Moreover, the users themselves will not even suspect that the accounting system records their every action. Such control is given only for the user with the role main. Also, if desired, you can even prohibit specific actions. Moreover, you can even order a connection with video cameras if they are installed in your store. And then, our software in the credits of the recorded video stream will include information about user actions in the software. How does it work? For example, when watching a video, you will see the buyer gives a certain amount of money to the cashier. At this time, the credits in the same video show exactly how much money the cashier is putting in the software at the moment. If the amounts are different, then the employee will put the difference in their pocket. These are not all software features. There are also some that can be ordered additionally. We have now shown only a small part of all the possibilities available in the system. This is a set of functions that will start working for you right away from the first day of using our software. But besides this, for the most advanced organizations that want to be ahead of their competitors, we still have additional exclusive offers that will shock your customers and trading partners. For example, you can order summaries from all your outlets to be displayed on a separate large screen. In order for you to real-time control your income, the fulfillment of tasks by employees, or the deadlines for submitting orders. You can also order communication with payment terminals, so that customers can pay for their orders not only in the store, but also in the nearest terminal. These payments will automatically be displayed in the software. If during a sale you need to fill out contracts or other documents, we can configure them to be automatically filled, so that one of your employees, using our software, performs the same amount of work as several of them without it. Also, with our help, you can implement an assessment of the quality of work by customers. After the purchase, the client will receive a text message in which they will be offered to evaluate the work of the manager. You will be able to view the analysis of these ratings directly in the software. If you have your own website, you can configure the connection with this website. For example, so that the client sees the actual amount of remaining goods, or can place an order directly from the site. We can also configure communication with telephony. For example, a manager's phone rings. At this moment, while the call is still in progress, the caller's personal card can automatically appear. It will look incredibly impressive when they, picking up the phone, can immediately address the client by name and say, "Hello, dear John Smith." The client will think, "Wow, I bought from them a long time ago, but they still remember me. I have a special account with them. This is a great service." This feature will increase the loyalty of your customers, and your sales will grow even more. But that's not all. In addition to the client's name, other useful information can be displayed in a pop-up card during the call. When and what did the customer buy the last time? What are their preferences? Who worked with them last time? Does the client have an ongoing order? And at what stage is it? Is this a problematic or a VIP client? Etc. That is, even a new employee will not spend any second to search for this information. And this means that your organization will have maximum productivity. There is nothing faster. And even that's not all. Ultra advanced retailers can even order face recognition. The software will recognize the buyer at the entrance to the store or at the checkout. Thus, even when communicating live, you can address each customer by name and also immediately recognize unwanted or VIP clients. So if the basic configuration of our software is available to all organizations, without exception, exclusive features are far from affordable for everyone, so they will always remain exclusive. Only those who invest more in their business than others will receive significantly more returns than their competitors. Please note that our premium software is a full-fledged investment in your business. You can find out more detailed information on our official website or by contacting us in any way convenient for you. Call or write to us. Find out how we can automate your organization. Special software. Manage your business correctly.